G'day, this is Rodney. These are my records. And this record is a classic. The Stooges' first self-titled album, The Stooges. 50 years old, this album, but it's still pretty timeless, man. It's a classic proto-punk album that everyone should have. This one I have in my hand is a 2002 Sundays repressing of the original 1969 Elektra records. There's been a few different ones done, including the John Cale mix, which people say is good. Some people say it's shit. In my opinion, the hand claps are too loud. Guitars up, hand claps lower. Just in my opinion. Great photo of the Iggy Pop at the front there. Ron Ashton, Scott Ashton, Dave Alexandra. A bit out of focus. So whoever took that photo, aperture should have been a bit smaller. Not sure what they used in 1969. A bigger depth of field, and everyone would have been in focus. It's a bit rude just putting, doing all the bass players out of focus. Dave Alexandra had a bit of a contribution to this album. He wrote a lot of the songs. Photo here, there we go, on the back, lovely photo. But Scott Ashton's a little bit out of focus. Once again, aperture should have been smaller. Just remember that next time you take a photo of a band. 1969 is the opening track. I don't think I'm alone in singing along to the opening guitar riff to this. Fucking classic. I Wanna Be Your Dog. It's probably the most well-known proto-punk songs ever. Covered by, you could probably release a bloody 50 box set of how many punk bands cover this song, this all around the world. Now I wanna be your dog. You wouldn't want to cover anything off the Stooges' 2007 album, The Weirdness. I mean, who wants to hear an old man sing about his dick? It's okay for this album, because he was only in his 20s. You can sing about your dick younger than 35, I think. Older than 35, don't sing about your dick. It's creepy. Sing about someone else's dick. No, that's creepier. Actually, no, don't do that. Third song is We Will Fall, the last one on side A. A very slow, chanty song. I think Dave Alexandra does the chants to this one. Ram tree, ram chop. Apparently that's Dave Alexandra doing those chants, and he had a big influence on that song. And it sounds like a very heavily influenced by the Velvet Underground, that song. 10 minutes long, this song. I think they extended that just so they could fill the album up. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but I think and they needed to fill the album, so maybe they used that. Opening track to side B, one of my favourites is No Fun. Classic punk bored anthem, which continued on until about probably 10 years after, where people enjoyed singing songs about boredom because they were so bored. No fun to hang around. No Fun, a timeless song, except for the line, maybe call mom on the telephone. That's probably not so timeless, because you probably wouldn't say that now. You probably maybe say, maybe text mum on my phone. But it rhymed with alone, so maybe that would work. Maybe go out, maybe stay home, maybe text mum on my phone. Hey mum, how you doing? Smiley emoji. Real Cool Time. A real cool song? It's all right. I mean, look, don't get upset, you Stooges fans, but in my opinion, the quality of the songs are starting to go, oh, I'll be okay. Not as exciting as the other ones. Real Cool Time. Can I come over tonight? We'll have a real cool time. He's just asking someone nicely, and then he's telling them, we will have a real cool time tonight. And the song "And" slower sort of song compared to the others. Not as slow as We Will Fall. Bit of I know it sounds a bit of Jim Morrison maybe influence in that one. Earlier influence of the slow, so we've got some music where it's popular in grunge, where it's quiet, then heavy, then quiet, then heavy. It's got a bit of that in there too, when it comes into the end of him expressing and goes in pretty heavy then, but it starts off soft. Soft, heavy, and then ending heavy again. Not right. Great guitar riffs in this one again with Ron Ashton's brilliant fucking guitar. I think it was heavily penned by Dave Alexander. Not sure about the lyrics, but I think Not Right or Get Right. It used to be drug slang for getting high. Well, this song is about a relationship between someone who is high and someone who isn't. Someone wants to get high, someone doesn't really want to. I'm in between. Sometimes I do like getting high, sometimes I don't. My issue is just getting the drugs, and sometimes I can't be bothered because it's just so difficult sometimes in asking people to get it. So sometimes you're better off. But if you find it, you got some for me. Little Doll is the last one on the album of the Stooges. Little doll I can't forget. smoking on a cigarette. Real catchy little riff. It ends with the, Ron Ashton's going wild on his wah-wah fuzz guitar, dirty sound at the end where it fades out, and that's it. That's the end of the album. But I think that song's about maybe a young female punter who came and saw the Stooges, and Iggy was infatuated with her good looks.
Prettiest thing I ever seen.
The Stooges' first album. Brilliant. Except for like Aperture next time. If you don't own this, you should own this. If you've never heard this, well, what the fuck are you doing, seriously? Get this album, play it on your bloody Spotify over and over again, and they'll get, a cent. More than 50 years old, but man, some things are timeless, and this thing is timeless, except for the telephone lyric. Influenced so many punk bands over the years, and they probably still do. If you love your fuzz wah-wah, guitar sounds, dirty bass sounds, Iggy Pop vocals, it's all there, man. I rate these Stooges' first album 94.4%. Yeah. I'm not sure about the lyrics to I Want to Be a Dog, though. Is it sexual? Or is it just, I want to be a dog?